Hey everybody, I just want to make this video to record my build that I play. I play this build in solo self found standard because I want to have a build so I could play like anytime I want. And I play this build from the scratch up. I don't have any, like I start fresh, and I play Flamewood Totem. Oh, sorry, Flamewood support with rejuvenation totem, and I got 2 Watchthorn. So this character is very much based on Pulk. I think that's how you say his name. Righteous Fire. It's very similar because it's fire damage over time. It's tanky. It's doing chieftain. You got a lot of like 89% max res. The only difference is you go Flamewood Totem. And one of the most important thing is for the Flamewood Totem to work is the Totem Mastery. This is basically the reason why we even play this build. Because it could taunt enemy for 1 second. Before it could taunt for 4 seconds on the old chieftain, but they nerfed it. They removed that node and now it's only 1 second. It is very short. It's a problem because if enemy hit your totem and your totem shoot like a fire projectile up, it's not gonna be quick enough so that the projectile would hit. And I'll show you right here. So if I put it down, it hit and it shoot that projectile, it go very slow. So a hit base version of this, for me personally, for mapping wouldn't feel good because enemy would just keep running around. So I decided to run ignite version, so I just need to hit them once and then they get ignited, right? And then I will use my curse by using this node, refresh duration of ignite when you curse. So I just gonna keep cursing on that enemy and they're just gonna keep getting ignited, which does 2 things. It will make my gameplay much more simple to play because I don't need to know where should I put my totem, and the only thing I just need to worry about is to curse them, and it will maintain the highest ignite because that's how ignite work, right? If you hit them multiple times with ignite, they will keep the highest damage one. So that's basically what I did. I go for like totem life, more totem life here because Flamewood support scale on your totem life, the base damage. So right here, it deals base fire damage equal to 137% of your total maximum life. And rejuvenation totem, taunt totem are 2 of the highest life one. The reason we don't use taunt totem, which I'm not gonna lie, I would prefer using it, is because taunt totem have a cooldown. But rejuvenation totem doesn't have, which is much smoother. You could just run around, you put a totem down, you walk away, you keep doing it. But with taunt totem, which is much better because it's taunt, it have like a 1 or 2 second cooldown. It's very annoying. Okay. Yeah, the rest is very like Pulk Righteous Fire guy. I'm gonna put this guy into the description if anyone's interested in that. We use Spiritual Aid, which increasing reduction to minion damage also affect you. That's basically our staff, our scepter, because it's much easier to scale. This ability doesn't scale with spell damage, which kind of sucks. Just like Righteous Fire. And Righteous Fire also scale with your life, but this one scale with your totem life, which make it even worse because which make rejuvenation totem worse because the only way to get higher totem life is to increase its level or the quality. Because I'm playing solo self-found, it kind of sucks because I don't have any unique that I picked up to give me more totem level. And it's really expensive to get a +1 spell. It's really rare. So that's why I decided to reroll to a different build after I make this guy. I'm running Ancestral Bond. 2 totem is much better than 1 because when you're mapping, you put 1 totem here and you walk past it, and you put another one up here. This one right here gonna disappear, and it no longer gonna do damage. So it depends on the playstyle. I personally don't like it that much, so that's why I run Ancestral Bond. It's not needed. It doesn't add more damage or anything. It's okay. Yeah. These chance to ignite is very important because it's gonna hit like 1 time usually. So because it only shoot out 1 projectile, it better be the one that is ignited. That's why getting 100% chance to ignite is very important for me. Oh, actually, I need to remove this. Yeah. There. So 100% chance to ignite is very important. I've achieved that by getting 1 right here, 1 right here, these 2 right here. I used to run this one, but I remove it. Yeah, and also run combustion support, 25% chance to ignite. This is actually the worst support you could run on this because of the -10 fire resistant. Reason is because we are chieftain. If we stand stationary, enemy resistant, fire resistant for damage over time is set to -20. So anything that is like -10, it doesn't work. Like exposure, this version right here doesn't have exposure because of that passive. And it's also run punishment because we cannot run flammability. Same reason, because of this passive right here. This build is very comfortable to play. I would give it that because of this mod right here, Tassalio. If you, ironically, I don't get that much fire resistance, but usually you would. You could get, I don't know, 300, 400 fire resistance, and it will cap off your resistance easily. Along with Valaco, this mod make you reach 89% so easy. You get +1 here, +1, +2, right? So +3, and you get 1 right here, and then you get 1 from this mastery, 1 from this mastery. It's so easy to get. Like I got my shield. My shield is +5 to max fire. It's really good. I also have this +2. This jewel is crazy, but I'll talk about that later. Okay. So I just want to show you how the build goes. I use Wintry Blast just because I have it. It's not necessary. Expedition is actually really good with this build, except if they have the mod. Let me see if they have it here. They don't, but there will be a mod from Expedition where they could avoid all ailment. That's horrible. That's the one that you don't want. Other than that, and immune to fire, you could run Expedition very easily. You could just put Totem like that, and they kill them very fast, like that. Character is generally very tanky against elemental, against physical, and you can see I also have ignite proliferation. It's on my gem. You could get Ignite Proliferation on your gloves. I just don't. I try to roll for it, but I didn't hit, so that's why I don't use it on my glove. Yeah, the build is really good for clearing. This is one of the best, not one of the best, but really good mapping build. If you like this ability, it's kind of funny too because it looked very goofy because you just put like a little totem down like that. Yeah, that's basically the build. So this build, the defensive layer would be armor, right? I got 25 armor without anything else, right? Without no flash and all. If I turn on my motion shell and these two flashes, I will get to 41k armor, and also with another flash would be 48. So it's very strong, very tanky. I have good amount of chance to block attack and good amount of chance to block spell. You can see I'm running the Tempest Shield, Malevolence, Determination, and Vitality. I got like 1571 life regen per second. It was crazy. On POB, it say I have 1761. But it's really good. Regen. So, it could run any map other than I think Elemental Reflect. No, not Elemental Reflect. What's it called? The no regen. You could not run that one. The gear is very basic. This is literally just an Essence Void Scepter, and I craft on fire damage over time. This is just life regen armor, life regen armor, life regen armor. Like, it's, I think all my armor is like that. They just resistant. I try to put some damage on this amulet because I dropped one that's fracture. It's okay. It's just like a shield for max res. So only downside with this build, I would say, the only reason I don't like it is because when I fight these two bosses, this is a tutorial version. It's not even a normal version. It's really suck because even though I could just stand there and tank it, right? The damage is very slow. Because you just like the real damage you should look is the ignite damage, 665, and you just stand there and shoot and you just keep cursing them. Just put a bunch of totem down and just keep cursing them. So it's not good damage for bossing. Like, I think, me personally, because of this Hinekora, you could use like a like the ring that summoned the specter. I forgot what's it called. Specter. It's like a ring from I think the Wildwood. It was one of the Ascendancy. You could use that. That's what Paul did. This is Paul. This is what he did on his guy on Chieftain Righteous Fire. Like, it's literally almost the same build. So for anyone that is interested into making this build, I'm gonna show you some upgrade that I think will be really good. Like, first of all, obviously, if you could somehow get this rejuvenation totem increased level, it would be great. So any item that increased level for this is really strong. The scepter that Paul did, this is basically what I'm trying to achieve right here, but I didn't hit it. I don't have like this fracture version, and I ran out of essence while trying to do this. But this version right here, the +1 all fire spell skill gem, it doesn't work with rejuvenation totem because it doesn't have a fire tag. So only way is you have to get the +1 all spell skill to be able to like replicate the similar result, but which is extremely rare. It's probably really expensive on trade also. Another one would be Ember Wake. Ember Wake is really good because you got 2 totem and they're gonna shoot twice, and because you always refresh your ignite, you're gonna have this uptime very consistently. And yeah, if you look, it actually gives you quite a bit of damage, like 200k almost. Yeah. Other version would be Ember Wake, replica Ember Wake. It gives you 12% more, but the only problem with this is it reduces your ignite duration to like 1 second. Yeah, like to 1 second. And it sucks because unless you're really tanky and you somehow have to keep cursing consistently, that would be great. But for 1 second is too low for me. I could actually farm this, but it's just, I don't think it's worth it. Another one would be March of the Legion. It gives you +3 to 5 level of socket order, and this, if you put it in your rejuvenation totem, we're gonna become level 25, which is amazing, right? It gives you a lot more damage, like a lot more damage. Ashes Up the Star is one. Amulets, quality, level. This is perfect for that gem. It's literally perfect. I didn't drop it. Oh, it's only dropped from Uber. Oh, that's new. Yeah. So really good for this build. You could craft like this scepter. Like if you get +1, it would be great. Like everything else is similar. Like body armor, you could do for a helmet and put Flamewood totem in it. Like 30% and then Kong effect. And then you could craft +1 AoE. This +1 AoE is probably gonna give you a lot of damage. Like you don't even need to craft life, right? So it's very like you could get this top helmet. It's really good. The rest is just, you could just follow Hawk's guide for this. This is also really good. You could go for Aegis Aurora also, because this build has so much armor for me, right? But I don't even have that good of a gear. Yeah, these are similar. The amulet is the same. Yeah, I would say it's mostly the same. Like even this endgame version, you don't even need the +1 to all fire, just +1 to all spell skill gem, and you set. Yeah, I think it does have potential. I just don't have enough. I can't get bored of it, and the single target damage is so bad. I don't want to continue it. So yeah, if you're interested, you could let me know in a comment or I don't know, DM me. Yeah, thank you.